What's up, guys? Motionless in White, Sign of Life. Right away. Nice harmonics. All right, let's get into it. So extremely well produced, extremely tight, compressed. Everything's compressed, shoved to the tens. Let's get right to it. So those pads that you're hearing, there's strings, they're actually carrying your melody. All the rhythm guitars and the bass are actually just moving the song forward. Almost, they're very percussive, like they're drums. And your those pads or slash strings are actually what's carrying that melody, that little earworm, the hook going into the first verse. Man, listen how tight everything is.
It's starting again, 'cause all you let you in, the seed of soul. Create to condemn, replace to relive, despite its growth.
So one of the things that a lot of bands from this metal genre, typically the first verse, there's almost no actual live instruments. So I'm pretty sure his name is Chris. When he comes into that first verse, everything that's beneath his vocals, it's all digital, except for like the end of each fourth bar. It comes in with your drums and your distorted guitars and bass, and then they kill themselves again. Right here.
Replace to relive, despite its growth. Spinning out of control, burying into the cold. On ashes, scarring my throat.
There's my earworm.
Should fall away into the light. When I'm missing pain, I synchronize. If there's a grave behind my eyes, then how do the dead find a sign of life?
All right. It's a catchy chorus. Right back into the heavy intro riff. Actually, it was almost like a halftime drum pattern. Usually his choruses are more upbeat, not upbeat, but up tempo.
Then how do the dead find
Very open.
a sign of life?
There's my earworm again. The pitch harmonics. Do you hear that? They don't overuse them, but yeah, pitch harmonics.
Trapped in a maze and my mind is so sick. I'll scratch my nails through his coffin. Wasting away in the dark, starting up team. Running up team, running up.
Oh, had a Limp Bizkit screaming there. So I just said about it being up tempo, and what do? They flip the switch and they go up tempo. Got me, called me out on it.
Trapped in a maze and my mind is so sick. I'll scratch my nails through his coffin. Wasting away in the dark, starting up team.
Okay, so another mixing / engineering technique is when they go into this up tempo, which, I mean, everything's doubled. Your guitars are doubled. Your snares doubled its time, but your vocals in that first verse, his vocal line during the verse was actually just one line. I couldn't hear if there was a buried in there somewhere. He had multiple takes. Very well possible. But when they go to the second verse, this punk / upbeat heavy metal, he's got at least 3. There's one in each ear and one straight down the middle vocal lines. Good change of pace. Go. Give me that breakdown. Bare your soul. Oh, good scream, man. Nice. During that breakdown, you could hear how open your guitars and your bass were. They were just letting those chugs ring out. So there's some palm muting in there, the guitars, but they're right on the very edge and letting it palm mute, but also ring out at the same time. It's pretty cool. Also, you'll hear right here going into the third course, the different mixing techniques that are on the vocals. You can completely hear way two separate vocal edits is what they are. Wow, that's very drastic difference, right? Very drastic difference. They're both awesome, very cool, but you have one mixing technique for a breakdown / screaming, and I'll have another mixing. It's a bucket. It's a bus of effects, and they're going to use a different one for his chorus. Completely two different buses in your mix. When numbness and pain are synchronized, if there's a grave behind my eyes, then how do the dead find us? So pull me close and twist the knife and drag me to hell with heaven's lies. If there's a grave behind very catchy, very catchy. Intro riff. There's my earworm. I'm a fan. I am a fan of Motionless in White.